gonna go over this. I'm gonna ask for a spot though. Excuse me, miss, can I get a spot? Never be afraid to ask for a spot, okay? All right, what's going on, Kuma Corporation? How you all doing today? It's Professor Bubs back at it again with another gym vlog. We got push day, so I'm just chilling here in the corner of the gym. Gonna stretch out my upper back, stretch out my lower back, stretch out my shoulders, etc. And normally I'm not a huge proponent of static stretching before you lift. Obviously there's some dangers to it. There's also reduced performance as well. But in particular, there's 2 days that I actually like to do a static stretching routine, and that's gonna be on push day, and it's also gonna be on a sumo deadlift day. And the reason why I like to utilize a static stretch on these days in particular, especially with the sumo deadlift day, but it's because of the nature of the lift. And so one thing for myself is that I have definitely a lot of mobility issues, and so working in a full range of motion for pushing exercises like the bench press or the overhead press ultimately is quite difficult for me because of my mobility issues, my flexibility issues in my shoulders. My legs and my hips are very flexible, as you guys know. I used to be able to do the splits, etc., right? But with my shoulders, I've always been really immobile, and so I do like to get that stretch going in my back and my shoulders, rotator cuffs, etc., just to try to get myself a little bit more mobile right before I do any kind of heavy lifting. So just gonna be doing like a little stretch routine, you know, no big deal. Stretching out, the upper back. Oh man, this is really tough. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the first test vlog yesterday. I'm assuming I'm gonna post every day, but I hope you guys liked it, and let me know in the comment section if there's any exercises you want me to cover while I'm already doing these gym vlogs. Obviously, if it's gonna be like a more complicated lift, more technical lift, I'm going to make a dedicated video. If it's something simple, I can probably address it real quick, or just give you my 2 cents on it. That about does it for the static stretches. Now I'm gonna do some dynamic stretching. So in terms of my weigh-ins, yesterday, like I mentioned, I was like 234, 235, and really it's because I was just super bloated. I woke up today substantially less bloated, so I weighed in at about 231, which is nice, but still not as low as I was last week. My lowest weigh-in last week was 229. So hopefully, over the course of this week, I can sweat out some more of the bloat, sweat out some more of the water retention. It's a slow process, weight cutting. I think the first time around, if you guys watched the first cut, I think I called it Bubby's Fat Loss or something. Basically, I dropped weight way too quickly, and that's something I'm trying to avoid this time around, just because I want a more sustainable sort of weight loss. So, okay. So, I just finished warming up on the bench, and it feels okay. Definitely my left side hurts quite a bit, so I'm just gonna touch 315 and see how it feels. I'm guessing I got like 1 or 2 reps in the tank. Feeling kind of exhausted, like I can't catch my breath, sort of thing. Might be because I'm here a lot earlier than yesterday, early in the morning. Or incidentally, the gym is like just as packed as it was yesterday, even though I was here like 3 p.m. and I'm here like 6 hours earlier. So I need to figure out when the dead hours of the gym are. Just gonna go over this. I'm gonna ask for a spot though. Excuse me, miss, can I get a spot? Never be afraid to ask for a spot, okay?
You don't need a lift off.
No. No lift off is required. This is not happening today. It didn't feel bad, like heavy. It's not heavy, it's just really painful. Yeah, unfortunate. Hopefully my next 2 sets go well. I'm probably gonna back off now. It just hurts way too much on the old shoulder, left side. I hate it because my right side's totally fine. Left side's just absolutely destroyed. So the bench press felt pretty bad on the second set. So I ended up doing a 2x2, 315. Not bad considering I actually haven't benched heavy since like mid-September or so. So like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Definitely gonna need to, rehab my shoulder a lot more. But thankfully, actually seated press, seated shoulder press is what I'm doing next. And it doesn't really hurt all that much. And so I'm pretty much just gonna be banging out reps. Got 185 on the bar. This is gonna be my first working set. I've already warmed up, so we'll see how this feels. If it's kind of light, then I'll probably move it up to maybe like 205. All right, so I want to get like sets of 6 to 8. So this is going to be a good starting point for me. I'll probably go up, probably do top set of 205. And that should be good. It was actually kind of obnoxious a little bit because, I never really understood why people do this. But, hang on, I'm looking for a 2.5. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go up a 5 then, never mind. Anyways, I don't really understand why people do this, but there was a guy, I was waiting for this machine I was waiting for this shoulder press for quite some time, and it's because there was just a dude, I was like supersetting across the room. Like, I get you wanting to do supersets and everything, but, maybe make a, not smarter, but just more, how should I put this? Respectful for other people. Make decisions that allows you to be a little bit more respectful for other gym goers. And that if you want a superset, maybe consider, choosing a better location for it and not be walking halfway across the room. It's actually not halfway, it's literally across the room. But you get my point. In that, I was about to set up on it, and he, kind of got angry with me and was like, "I'm still using that." And I was like, "Dude, you're literally on the other side of the room. Like, how was I supposed to know that?" You didn't leave anything indicating that you were still on it, so it was just a little annoying. It's fine though. Anyway, can't find any 2.5s, so I'm just gonna go up by 5, and I got like 2 more sets to do. So. Oh God. Yeah, that was bad, guys. That was really bad. I will say, this shoulder press in particular, I like it for the unrack, but definitely for doing my reps, it's a bit awkward. I feel like it's too recessed, but it's hard to find that happy middle ground, So I think maybe I'll just, instead of leaning into the back of the seat, bring the weight down and just sit. Because that way it'll, give me the clearance that I need. It's probably a better idea. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but with AirPod Pros, I've been having like the weirdest issues. One of them is that there's like a weird static noise. Oh, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. It's like I'm having really weird audio issues. And on top of that, sometimes my AirPods like don't really connect anymore. Oh, and then there's the thing where like one side doesn't charge, which is very strange. But it might be time to look into a different pair of wireless buds. I have wireless headphones, but I don't know. I don't like using them unless I'm doing leg day in particular. Oh God. So there's like a weird lady and she's like walking around talking to people. And yeah, it's just strange. I'm just gonna avoid eye contact. I think I'm gonna be going a little bit heavier. I think after this, I'm gonna be shooting for some flies, probably on the pec deck, because that keeps me the safest. There's less room for error in terms of the direction of movement. Oh, by the way, I am using a neutral grip, and that's just because, yeah, I am using a neutral grip, and that's literally just because it hurts less, so. Oh, okay. All right, that's all right. I could probably go a lot heavier, but we're just gonna keep it safe. So I'm on the chest flies now. I was gonna go to the pec deck, but that was taken. So now I'm just on this functional trainer. It's actually not like wide enough for me, but it's fine. Gets the job done. Actually, with my chest flies, I don't really like to, you know, abduct too much with my humerus either way. So this kind of works out for me anyway. Ooh. So that's probably the last set I'm gonna do. From here, I'm going to start working the triceps. I actually haven't really had a good workout today, and mostly because I had a very long conversation on the phone. It's actually put me in quite a bad mood, not gonna lie. It's all good. Ooh. Just gonna do a little side switch here. And after this, probably gonna do some lateral raises, or maybe my usual shoulder mega set thing that I like to do, just to burn out the shoulders. And then I'll be done for the day. I'm supposed to do cardio, but I don't know. Just not feeling it. All right, guys, a little abrupt, but I finished my workout at the building's gym. Had to go do some stuff. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really have a great workout, and it was mostly because of a phone call that I got. It just disrupted me for like 30 minutes. It was a very long and very depressing conversation, but nonetheless, I did get my shoulder work in and the rest of my tricep work in as well. So tomorrow's gonna be leg day, and hopefully I'll be fit for leg day. I have been having hip issues again. So basically on the sidewalk a couple months back, there was like a random like little step up, like the sidewalk was messed up, right? I didn't notice it, and so my foot caught onto it, and so yeah, my entire leg just like shot backwards at a really weird angle as I tripped and kind of fell. And so my hips not really been the same since then. Yeah, I mean, squatting like decently heavy, like 405 plus is fine for the most part, but yeah, it definitely does, I can definitely feel it. So I'm a little bit like off-centered. My balance is weird and everything, but it's fine. Hopefully tomorrow will be good. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Again, let me know in the comments if you want me to cover something or you want me to list like the full workout. Actually, I'll probably be doing that this time around. I kind of forgot to do it last time, but this time around I'll definitely remember to put it. Also, if you guys like the merch, this is one of my merch hats, cop the merch. There will be a link in the description down below to purchase merch. Help support the channel, help support me as a content creator. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Comment, like, subscribe, all that. Peace.